Our share of hot and humid weather this summer should have made for ideal tomatoes, but it's the several weeks of rain that may tell the story of this year's crop. Brian explains in Growing Healthy.
All right, we're outside the NBC 26 garden. Joining us, of course, is Jamie. And for Growing Healthy this week, we have some really great looking tomatoes, but there are a couple that have a few issues, right?
Yeah, this sad one here has this big, deep, let me get that off there. You can see those big, deep cracks.
Oh, yeah.
So the most common reason why that happens is they say either inconsistent watering or overwatering.
Okay, and we were just talking about, we were okay with our soaker hose probably through the drought because we were still getting the soaker hose, but then on top of the soaker hose, once we got all that rain, we got like 8 inches of rain here at NBC 26 in a couple weeks, and that might have put us over the top.
You know, if you're really trying to avoid this, if there's a big rain forecasted, you can go out and you can pick some of your tomatoes if you want to try to prevent the cracking.
So pick them before, okay, so say if there's a forecast for a lot of rain and you already have some tomatoes that are getting close to being ripe.
Yeah, I would
pick
pick these and bring them in the house.
And they'll ripen on their own.
Yeah.
And so again, I think for the most part, just continue to do what you're doing, but then if you are a little bit dedicated,
if you're very dedicated,
and you watch the forecast, then you might be ahead of the game if you pick the tomatoes. I didn't know, even if they aren't even necessarily close to being ripe, if they're starting to color a little bit, you can still bring them in?
Yeah, absolutely. Bring them in the house. Those will ripen right up.
And these will still taste okay, even with the crack?
This is okay. I cut this away.
Okay.
I picked it because, you know, critters can get in there now. Little bugs can crawl in those cracks. So pick it as soon as you see it cracking. I'll let this ripen up.
Okay.
Cut that away. I'll still eat this.
Sounds good. Good to know. This is Growing Healthy.
And be sure to join us next week as we explore the uses of a member of the cabbage family. As always, for more gardening tips, head over to our website, NBC26.com. Coming up next, some good news for those with a sweet tooth. Find out how chocolate